Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Taiwo. If you love my content, you love what I do. Sorry, my baby is here. Don't stop it. So now, if you love what I do, don't forget to like my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a sign that you love my video, you love what I do, you want me to grow. I also want you to grow. So, and at the end of the day, we'll meet at the top. So now, this video is about you. Maybe you're coming to Canada, maybe you are already here in Canada and you want to go into the big boys business, and that is the truck drivers. You want to become a truck drivers in Canada. See, now, there are so many benefits of being a truck driver. I don't know why you want to come, why you want to become one, but there are so many benefits of truck drivers. And female, we have so many female truck drivers. I don't want to see that question of can a female be truck. No, yes, you can definitely be a truck. There are so many. Maybe I'll bring a female truck driver to one of my YouTube videos one of these days. You know, female truck driver, young girls, like single ladies. So now truck drivers, we have so many of them in this line, and it's a good career. It's a nice career. It's something I would recommend you, even especially immigrant, or maybe you to go into. Anyone, maybe you're an immigrant or not, anybody can be a truck driver in Canada. We need you in this business. And to become one without experience, you don't need to have experience in truck driving, even back home. You don't need one. Depending on the province, you know, every province has their own stuff and everything. But I'm in Alberta, so I'll talk more about truck drivers in Alberta. To become a truck driver in Alberta, you know, please research about your province. So, and mostly it's always the same, but maybe one or two different stuff. But I'm in Alberta, so now say more about Alberta. You can make research about yours if you're not in Alberta, but it's almost the same thing, almost the same. So now in Alberta here, you will first have to get a class 5 certification, class 5 license, sorry. You first have to have the class 5. Class 5 is the normal car driver's license. It shows that you can turn a steering, so you can go steering and all that. So you can, the normal car, so you first need a class 5 driver's license. Is very important, part of their requirements. I'm not the one that make the rules. And the second thing is that you have to, like, is either you go to school, so like we have some colleges that offer it, or you go for the training. So we have some training center all over Alberta here, depending on it. And for truck driver, you need at least from 7,000 to 10,000 Canadian dollars for the registration, depending on the school. Like where I am here, the school you have to pay them 10,000 grand. In Edmonton, maybe like, I know, maybe like 9,000 or something. But maybe Calgary, maybe you see like 8,000 plus. You know, there are so many schools. We have private schools, we have private training centers, and we have the normal government training centers and all. So depending on the school, that is the charges. But have in your pocket from 7K to 10K. So that is the training fee. And you go for the training, you know, the theory, and after passing the theory, the training is, they will call it the class 1 certification. You know, truck, the license you have is class 1, and the training is the truck driver's license, that is the CDL. And you go from the theory to the practical training to the road test and all that. There are some schools that they have simulation. Simulation means they have a laptop, everything, whereby you first practice on their stimulation. But here the school doesn't have the stimulation, so you do I'm talking about the one I know. So every school has this thing now, but I know some schools in Edmonton that they have stimulations, whereby before you hit the road, you first have to practice on the stimulation. Is it stimulator or stimulation? No? Stimulation, yeah. So now you first have to practice on the stimulation first, just to see how you go through, how you perform, you know, just to rate your performance and all that. So now after passing through this, after passing the stimulation, you then go for the road test, and you have to train for particular hours depending on the school. It depends. So now you have to do a lot of road tests. There are a lot of training, a lot of hours on the road. So now if you pass the road test, which I believe you will pass, it's very easy. It's very, very easy. So now, and there are a lot of trainings you will go through. Just they will teach you the over height, overweight, lot of training, like a lot of different training, how to bind, how to do this, how to bind different loads, as the ways of binding and all that. And again, is that your class 1 education. If you have any problem, maybe you didn't do anything where police catch you, like maybe you were caught, you don't have problem with the police, like normal driver's license, you have problem with the transportation people, like the transportation ministry or what they call it. So now, and that is just it, your own, because you are holding a class 1 driver's license. Now, if you have to be very careful on the road, even with your normal car, if you're driving your normal car, you don't want anything, you don't want to have a demerit point on your class 1. You don't want anything to happen to that. 10 grand, it costs 10,000. So you don't want anything. You don't run, don't overspeed, and don't go beyond or above the speed limit. Check your goods well. All these things will be taught in the school, and it's very easy. You cannot fail the test. You cannot fail it. And I'll advise you, if you want to go for it, go for it. If you are still having any doubt of anything, it's very, very easy. It's a challenging job at first, but with time you'll definitely get used to it. It's fun, being on the road. And we have different type of truck drivers. That will be on my video, or maybe my next video. It's not every truck driver that travel days on the road and everything. There are so many truck drivers that goes to work in the morning and come back in the evening, so to meet their family every day. So if you're thinking maybe I don't, what about my family, I don't want to leave my family for this, there are so many jobs, truck drivers, you go in the morning, you come back in the evening, so just like a normal job and all that. So that is just it. So, and the training will depending on the school, but here the training takes 5 months. There are some schools whereby 4 months, 5 to 6 months and all that. There are some that within 4 months you'll be done, and both the theory and everything. But here the one I know to take you within 5 months and all that. But I think Edmonton and all that, there are some schools that 4 months and everything will be done. That is just it. So yeah, I think that is it. Now let me just chip in this. If you don't have the 10K, I do advise people, if you don't have the money for truck driver, go for class 3. Class 3 is air brake, school bus and all that, this thing. Class 3 costs like 3K, and it's just a month training. If you don't have the 10 grand for the driver, go for class 3. Class 3 is also a good career, and everybody wants you. Also, you definitely find a job with your class 3, and from that class 3 you can now proceed to class 1, and because you already have class 3 experience, yeah, it will take maybe like 2 months or so, then you're good to go, depending on the school. Some 3 months. I'm not generalizing things and all that. So that's just it. If you don't have the 10 grand for the truck, go for class 3. Class 3 is from 2K, 2,000 to 3,000. So that's it here in Alberta. So that's what I have. If you have any question, or maybe I missed something, please drop it as a comment below, and I'll definitely reply you. If I can't reply you, I'll use your comments on my next video. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to like my video. You love me, you love my video. Please don't forget to like my video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you.